G'day, this is the What to Know channel, welcome message, WTK for short. It's what to know before you watch a What to Know show, you know? My intention is to save you time, put money in your pocket, help you avoid injury, and possibly soul-crushing humiliation. If you have a fixed mindset, if you think you've learned all you can, the first thing to know is that you can have a growth mindset. That means you're trying new things, having fun. I've read that a third of all adults haven't read a book all year. They're missing out. Do you want to know what books are worth reading? You'll save time and learn a lot by being picky about what you read. It's kind of like a show and tell show. Have you noticed that it's easier to learn from other people's mistakes than from your own? On the What to Know show, I'll share with you my mistakes, and maybe you can avoid those. My approach to learning is to assume that I'm wrong, and my goal is to be less wrong and less wrong. In your life, who have you learned from the most? My dad taught me many of the most useful things that I know, and I valued his advice and knowledge. There were a lot of things I wish I could have asked him, but when I was 15, I dug his grave with these hands. Due to his death, I struggled for years. I think most parents want to give their kids what they wish they had themselves. I wish I had a video of my dad. So I started recording videos for my son, who's 2 years old. A buddy pointed out that there are other people who don't have a dad who'd like to see some of it. Even if you do have parents, there's some useful stuff here. And thanks to YouTube, the web, and the internet, you and I can share the best of what we know. So here I am. Take it for what it's worth. I guess I should tell you a little bit about myself. When I catch myself thinking, I know that, I ask myself, well, how would you know that I know that? And my answer is that you can see me doing it. What a person does, more than what they think, defines who they are. So what do I do? What do I know? My name is Peter Whalen, and I grew up in the ghost town of Brudenell, Ontario, which is in Canada. In grade 2, I was in the slow reading group. I don't know if they still separate kids like that, but for over 30 years, I've studied a book a week. A lot of it for work. And most of what I know, I learned after I graduated. I believe you can fail without being a failure. I failed high school English, and now I'm the award-winning author of The Wraith Book. It's a story of anger and revenge, and that's my dad and me when I was younger. Come to think of it, all the photos of me are from when I was younger. I failed high school math. My teacher told me computer programming would be too hard for me. Too much math, don't even try. Instead, against the advice of him and other well-meaning adults, I put everything I owned on the back of my 125cc Yamaha, and I rode 9 hours to Brampton, where I later graduated from the Sheridan College Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning with a computer science diploma. But I've never called myself a scientist. For over 33 years, my career has been in IT, information technology. Lots of people in IT attempt to pass Microsoft certification exams, and they fail. I've failed a couple of exams myself, but I've passed over 30. And many of those were beta exams, which means that I passed them solely on my knowledge of the technology. There's no study aids or formal training available when it's at the beta exam stage. I dreamed of racing motorcycles, but I never even entered a race, so I failed to even try. But I do enjoy the occasional track day. Financially, I started with next to nothing. My first few jobs were minimum wage for years, and now I'm doing all right. I'm curious, so I continue to learn. I've invested over $100,000 in my own education, read thousands of books and completed years of study. So learning what to know has been worthwhile for me. Will it be for you? We'll see. In WTK, the What to Know Show, I'll share with you what to know before you attend a business meeting, make a speech, invest your money, jump on a slack line, ride a motorcycle, or even open a banana. My intention is to have fun with it, which means that at least we'll get a laugh out of it. I'll try to keep these shows between 5 and 10 minutes for you. I'll probably get better at this as I go along. Books and the ideas in them can improve your life if they help you change your actions. So some ideas are so powerful that when you put them to use, your whole life changes for the better. There are far more books than anyone has time to read, and many aren't worth reading. So I'll be sharing with you only the books that I consider worthwhile. The What to Know Show is based on my personal experience. It's what I wish I knew before I did whatever. So I'm postulating that you wish you knew this stuff too. My intention is that when you see me doing it, you'll think to yourself, well, if that guy can do it, I can do it. So thank you for your time and for your commitment. By watching this far and subscribing to this channel, you've shown that you want to learn. You know, there are lots of people who say they want to improve their lives, but they're not willing to spend the time, energy, money, and effort. Is there something you wish you knew? Email me at whattoknow@peterwhalen.com, and maybe I'll create a video for you if I know how to do it. And would you do me a favor and subscribe to this channel? Because that's encouraging. Give my videos a thumbs up and share them with a friend, because that helps you put ideas to use in your own life. When would now be a good time to do that? Thanks for watching. Be seeing you.
That's fairly interesting. This is the What to Know Show with your host, Peter Whalen.